A fixed-wing aircraft accidentally crashed in territory controlled by drug traffickers, and it quickly drew the attention of 3 cartel members. They opened the cabin door and were shocked to find a wooden crate sealed shut with welded iron chains. The men thought they had struck gold. Whatever was inside had to be valuable, so they entered the cabin, and 2 of them began hauling the crate down. The boss headed to the cockpit to investigate and found a female pilot in a deep coma. Seeing how revealing her clothes were, the boss's eyes lit up, and he immediately reached toward her. But the moment he touched her, he discovered a large stash of cash, blocked only by a jammed seatbelt. He pulled out a knife to cut the belt and take the money, when, in the very next second, the boss would never have imagined he'd die in such a miserable way, but in truth, he deserved it. The woman was none other than the infamous Dominique. Even the head of a German crime syndicate had died at her hands. Meanwhile, outside the aircraft, the 2 men were trying everything to open the crate. When they realized they couldn't break through the iron, one of them went to grab some tools. But just as he reached the truck, a strange noise came from behind. He turned around and saw his partner already dead. Terrified, he tried to run, but a gun was pressed to his back. It was Nick. Without saying a word, Nick stripped him of his weapons, then forced the man to load the crate into the back of the pickup truck. Judging by how much the man struggled, whatever was inside was clearly heavy. Once the crate was in the truck bed, Nick didn't hesitate. He put a bullet in him.
And that's for shooting me down.
Then he drove off in the cartel's vehicle. But when he stopped at a gas station, the truck was recognized by the attendant. Those cartel members were notorious in the area. To avoid any trouble, Nick hid the chain-sealed crate underground, then headed into a remote stretch of desert. He poured an entire can of gasoline over the pickup and set it on fire, reducing it to ash. He figured this would erase all traces of his involvement, but that was just wishful thinking. That very day, the police discovered the bodies of the 3 men, and the cartel boss turned out to be the brother-in-law of the local police chief. Because of that connection, the local cops and drug traffickers were tightly linked. Most officers only cared about making money. They didn't even spare the gold teeth from corpses. Their methods were brutally cruel. The one exception was Agent Leo, who hated criminals. To find the killer, Chief Lucas rounded up every unfamiliar face in town. In this place, he was the law, and no one dared oppose him. If anyone talked back or refused to confess, they were headed straight for the acid pit. All of this was secretly recorded by Leo using a hidden camera. He'd long been disgusted by the corruption and planned to bring them all down in one move.